Sorry, chat. I'm trying to set up the other thing for me to actually see the chat with. So basically, it's even tougher to like put it over here because I'm holding the controller in one hand like this while doing all this. So do give me a moment. It because I'm not on the window. What's going on here? It was working earlier. And it might be because I'm not on the window itself. Does it work here? No. Hold on, chat. Over here, it'll work if I click on it. I think so it should. Wait, why is it not working? Suddenly? It was working earlier. Oh, let's try a stop on that. Shutting down. Play. Come on. I saw that. This is a matter of moving it and down. It's hard to refocus it, but it works. Cool. Okay, so it's options. Is there like a reset or like a recenter button? Probably not. I remember it being in game though. So maybe we just have to start up the game and just hope it works well, I guess. There, there it is. Work in while I'm on OBS. Or no. Let's see here. It, do I have to move it around? What's going on here? It might be because I'm in OBS. Or if I highlight the game screen now, yeah, it works there. Okay, so let's try doing it here. It doesn't want to work if I'm not highlighting the game, which is a bit odd to me. So yeah, like if I do that, now it's gone. Okay, so then what that's telling me is something is causing the game to stop when I'm not touching it. Pause and focus loss. No. We. Huh. Guess we just have no choice but to have it that way. So basically, I actually have to be on the game screen. That's a little annoying for me because I can't see chat. Yeah, because if I'm looking at OBS, it doesn't want to do it. Like the moment I look into OBS, it's gone. Yeah. Come on. See if it even runs correctly. Because as far as I'm aware, as much as I tested, I haven't even hit like the start area. I just basically boot up the menu and just make sure that works. Oh, cool. Okay, good. Actually looks well done. Help in settings. Eh. Why can't I hear anything? Okay, it's back. So apparently there was a disconnect with the server. So I guess they like restarted it for a split second there, but it's back now. Alright, so let me try to get back to that audio issue. Well, it says it's on OBS, the audio for the game. So where is my audio at? Oh! Hold on, chat. I know why. Where is the audio capture I had for it? Input capture. No, it's output capture then. I thought it was input. Hold on. Something's not right. Good thing I'm actually testing this live before the actual game gets in. So, where is it? It would be in output. There it is. Let me look in studio mode here at my other one. So that should be underneath the mic. Yes, it's underneath the mic. Okay. So in theory, the game audio should now have no problems. Also, I have no clue why on my stream area on Twitch is saying it's a bad bit rate. when I'm not losing any frames. Oh, okay, so I just had to refresh that page. Come on. Come on, Twitch. There it goes. So I just basically had to set this up. That. Let's see here how we do this. Yep, audio's in. Cool. Let's see if I can maneuver the controller over here. It's so weird. It's a gold pop-up on, I guess. Hit level. Come on, let's go over. And then back. It is so jank like this. I don't remember it being like this on the actual Wii system. I do also remember there was a reset sort of with the controller. Yes. Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Emmett Brown. I'm standing on the parking lot at Twin Pines Mall. It's Saturday morning, October 26th, 1985, 1:18 a.m. And this is temporal experiment number 1. Come on, Einie. Hey, boy, get in there. That boy. In you go. Get down. Get your seatbelt on. That's it.
Whoa. Okay.
Please note that Einstein's clock is in precise synchronization with my control watch. Got it?
Right.
Yes,
check
Doc.
that.
Good. Have a good trip, Einstein. Watch your head.
Fun time, Einstein.
You got that thing hooked up to the car?
Watch this.
Yeah.
This
good.
thing goes up
Got
here.
it.
Oh, God, this is some serious shit.
Not me. The car. The car. If my calculations are correct, when this baby hits 88 miles per hour, you're gonna see some serious shit.
They kept the original movie line in. Awesome.
Watch this. Watch this. What did I tell you? 88 miles per hour! The temporal displacement occurred at exactly 1:20 a.m. and 0 seconds!
Ah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, Doc. You disintegrated Einstein.
Calm down, Marty. I didn't disintegrate anything. The molecular structure of both Einstein and the car are completely intact.
Where the hell are they?
The appropriate question is, when
the hell are they?
You see, Einstein has just become the world's first time traveler. I sent him into the future. 1 minute into the future, to be exact. And at precisely 1:21 a.m. and 0 seconds, we shall catch up with him and the time machine.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine
A DeLorean?
out of a DeLorean?
The way I see it, if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel construction made the flux dispersal.
Uh-oh.
Look out!
Doc?
Oh, that's peculiar.
Where's the car, Doc?
It should have caught up with us 27 seconds ago.
Doc, what happened to Einstein?
No need for concern. It's probably just a minor miscalibration of the time circuits. Marty, could you get my notebook? It should be in the toolbox.
Sure, Doc. Oh, okay, actually fixes its own self like mid-game. That's cool. Alright, so are we moving around? Oh, then Chuck. It's been so long since I last played this game.
No time to talk now, Marty. Go to the toolbox and get that notebook.
Okay, Doc.
Notebook. Got it. Flux capacitor?
That's it!
What the heck's a flux capacitor?
My latest invention. The thing that makes time travel possible. In this notebook, I've detailed the nearly 3 decades of scientific breakthroughs necessary to build a working time machine. If it ever fell into the wrong hands, the consequences could be catastrophic. Let's see. It's mass equals I times Z, and E equals the square root of Z times C squared, and the flux dispersal rate is...
Doc, shouldn't we get out of here before the Libyans show up?
Libyans.
Doc?
Twin Pines Mall. Lone Pines Mall.
Scott,
Doc, what is it?
I've made a horrible mistake.
Doc! No!
I'm sorry, Marty.
Doc, come back! Doc! Doc!
Marty, is everything okay?
Yeah, Mom, it was just a nightmare. I was in the past, and Doc was there.
Well, you're safe and sound now, back in good old 1986. But you'd better get up. Your father's waiting for you.
Huh?
Weren't you going to meet him over at Doc's?
Holy crap, I'm late!
I don't like that noise. now it's starting to be fine. Now it's crapping out. Not like that.
Dad, are we too late to stop the sale?
Better late than never. You wouldn't believe how much rare stuff there is back here.
That's Doc's stuff. The city has no right to.
Now, son, I know you're upset, but your friend's been gone for months, and the city really seems hell-bent on using his land for that new parking garage. And, hey, is that a first edition Jules Verne?
It's just not fair. But at least things can't get any worse.
Okay,
Hey, Marty!
Hi, Biff.
back in time.
Come to see if the old crackpot had any buried treasure?
Nah, I guess I'm just remembering.
See if I can fix the audio problem. It's on HLE here. I hope that fixes it. I just put on like audio striking, so that way it just won't be as bad. We're going back in time. Going back in time.
I miss Einstein.
Tell me, Doctor, where are we going this time?
Hey, let me...
Now, Biff, leave Marty alone. This is a very emotional time for him.
Oh, sure. Sorry, Marty.
I wonder why Doc didn't take any of these with him.
My doctor taking it. There's like 20 clocks. Or more. Even more clocks.
Jennifer'd like that. She's into old stuff.
Ah, but she's not here. Save the day. Sorry, what? I'm pressing the button game. Television. You.
Does nature contrive it so that even with a time machine, you can intervene to prevent your own conception, for example?
I just like got up and then I just like got ready for stream. But basically, it's one speech review.
A fish tank? I never knew Doc raised fish. Doc's fish had weird taste and decor. I kind of like Doc. I miss Einstein.
May 14th, 1986.
Let's make some noise.
Oh, hell yeah.
It took me forever to repair this thing after I blew it out last time, and now some jerk's gonna pick it up for pennies.
Shook up you pretty good. Here you go.
Doc built this model of downtown Hill Valley way back in 1955. The clock tower in the courthouse even works. What the? Is that Doc's notebook in there?
Hey, that looks just like the courthouse. You gotta hand it to the old coot. He was good with his hands.
Biff. Can I see that a minute?
This would
Apparently
look great
it's
in
a
my
lot.
fish tank. Give the old carp something new to nibble on.
You know, you and my folks go way back.
Yeah, so?
So how about letting me have that model courthouse, for old time's sake?
No, I think I'll keep it.
Dick.
Give it here, Biff.
Well, well, look at what we have here. Looks like plans for something. What's a flux catheter?
It's none of your business. Doc asked me to...
Brown's
It's a new
word
version of a
food,
catheter.
kid. But this looks like it might be worth something. Ha!
Feels like that was a lifetime ago. Actually, I guess it was.
Bah.
Must have whipped up some crazy compounds in that cauldron. It smells like beef stew.
It smells like beef stew, he says. Facts.
Hey, let me try, Marty.
Now, Biff, let Marty have his turn.
You got it, Mr. McFly. Enough of that junk.
Now, Biff.
Sorry, Marty.
What a dick.
Hope that wasn't poison gas or anything.
Yep. Totally poison gas. It'll work. It's fine.
Hey, Biff. I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not
Um,
enough.
Kind of.
That notebook wouldn't mean anything to you. You wouldn't even understand what's in it.
You calling me ignorant?
I only want that notebook because, well, I'm sentimental. It's like a piece of Doc.
Doc's dead. Time to get over it and move on.
Jeez. Dick.
Never mind.
What?
Hey, Dad, why's my guitar got a price tag on it?
Sorry, son. Must have been an overzealous clerk. Just pick it up. I'll iron things out with the bank.
Hey, Dad. Who's running this sale anyway?
Oh, that'd be me, son.
You? Why?
Well, once it became apparent that the bank was going through with the sale, I volunteered to oversee it in order to make sure that Doc's stuff would be treated with a modicum of respect. Isn't that right, Biff?
You got it, Mr. McFly.
I'm telling you, this sale is a joke. Doc's only been gone for a few months, and I happen to know.
Yes, you've told us he's not dead. He's on a trip. Let's say you're right. Have you considered that this trip may not have been entirely voluntary? I hate to say it, but Doc's run up some pretty sizable debts around town. Maybe he's just hiding from his creditors.
Do you think dreams can predict the future?
Well, you know I don't go in for that mystical stuff, but I do think they can reflect how you're feeling about the future.
You got Doc wrong. Sure, maybe he's not so good with money. That's just because his mind's always on bigger things. But he's still a straight-up guy. He'd never run away from his problems.
Well, you know him better than I do, son, but the bank is within its rights to sell off his stuff. Maybe you should try to find some things to remember him by before Biff grabs them all.
That notebook is Doc's legacy. I've got an obligation to protect it.
Now, hold on a minute. Didn't you just get done telling me Doc's still around? Off traveling somewhere?
Yeah?
Then how is it your obligation to protect his legacy? You can't have it both ways, Marty. If Doc's alive, he can protect his own legacy.
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad. Here's an oldie, but a goodie. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, look, it's Chuck Butthead. Let me show you how it's done.
Now, Biff, I think that's Marty's guitar.
Oh, gosh, you're right, Mr. McFly. Here you go, Marty. Let's hear a few licks. Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
You kids have ruined rock and roll.
I better not crank it up anymore. I really don't want to blow this thing out again. And now, something your kids are really gonna like.
Thanks for warming them up for me, Butthead.
Yeah.
Biff, I thought I told you not to take my son's guitar.
Oh, right. Sure thing, Mr. McFly. I was just warming him up for you, Marty. Let's see what you got.
Warm them up.
Man, you kids have ruined rock and roll.
Right, actually I can use the right stick for that. Okay. Electrical equipment.
Looks like a hand crank lightning rod, or maybe a lightning powered pencil sharpener.
A lightning powered pencil sharpener.
Hey, Biff. I'll pay you for it.
How much? Not enough.
Great.
Never mind.
Audio as well. This is why I need a freaking
Can't leave
graphic
until I get
card.
Doc's notebook back from Biff. Meet Dad. About Biff. Dad, I know you're trying to help.
He talks a big game, son, but he's not so tough. I've been dealing with him a long time. Believe me, I can handle him.
So can I.
I guess you can. Okay, son, I'll stay out of your way. But you know where to find me. Problem? Biff?
He's got this thing, see, and I really need to get it back.
If he stole something from you...
No, it's one of Doc's notebooks. Yeah, he found it first, but...
Oh, well then I'm not sure what to tell you. I guess you'll just have to appeal to his better angels or something.
Or something.
More like you found it first. You found the house, and like...
I'll keep looking around. Thanks, Dad.
Okay, so... Yeah... Let's... The guitar now.
You want to hear a number by Biff and the Biff Tones? Always
The
happy to
Biff-
play for my adoring fans.
Come on, game load. There it goes. Like, here it goes.
Now watch me blow the lid off this joint.
Whatever you say. Rock on, Biff.
Oh, shit.
Ah, Doc, where are you?
Game is like a little bit odd of like re-experiencing it. It's like, huh? Because like I remember that happening, but I didn't remember it until like it just like happened right in front of me. It's like, oh wait, oh yeah, it didn't happen. It's like it's very odd. Also, it's like, huh? Because like I remember there's a tape recorder inside of the car as well.
Doc? Einstein! Where do you come from, boy? Didn't you bring Doc with you?
Sorta.
Marty?
Ah!
Marty, if you're hearing this recording, then the DeLorean's automatic retrieval feature is a resounding success.
Automatic retrieval?
In case of my failure to return to the DeLorean within an allotted time, I programmed the time machine to jump to these four-dimensional coordinates without me. As you are well aware, time travel is an inherently risky activity, and despite my elaborate precautions, there's always a possibility that I could land in trouble sometime. And that sometime is now, or then, or maybe later.
He's in trouble.
Marty, you come to my rescue in the past, or was it the future? Anyway, I'm relying on you to do it again. Please take the DeLorean back, or forward, to whenever it is I'm stuck in time. When you get there, I'm sure you'll figure out what to do.
That's it? Aren't you gonna tell me when that is?
Just go to the date specified on the time circuit readout under the heading marked Last Time Departed. Good luck.
Right. Last time departed. Oh, jeez. Come on. Come on. Crap! Oh, great. How am I supposed to find him now? Okay, Doc, I know I haven't seen you in a few months, but I'm pretty sure this isn't your shoe. I can use those to enter a date into the time circuits. Once I know when to look for Doc. Looks like the time circuits still work. Now I only need to know when to look for Doc.
One nice thing.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie?
Rough? Rough trouble?
What do you know about this shoe, Einie? Great Scott! I think he's onto something.
Send your dog on a time travel adventure. Sure.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. How's this supposed to lead me to Doc, Einie?
Liquor store. Who would be in a liquor store? Of course. Liquor.
I see you sneaking into that liquor store, young man!
Okay. Just because I'm going in there doesn't mean I'm actually gonna buy it. It's like walking to GameStop and then realizing there's no games that are actually worth buying. And you walk back out. Or the fact that you just can't afford whatever it is that you want. That. But you also can just be looking at what's the newest thing. Either way, you can go inside of the store, come back out with nothing. Could be an issue.
I guess there's time for a quick game. Okay, now I'm ready.
Number 2. Technically, you need to be 21 to buy alcohol. Okay. What's your freaking idea that the clerk at the place would allow him to buy alcohol? He's not 21. So I think he'll be just fine.
What kind of trouble is Doc in, Einie? Why couldn't Doc have invented a dog translator?
Step away from the door!
Ah!
Now, let me get a look at you.
Each.
Einstein, come on!
Just as I suspected. Hooligans! Get along now! Scat!
I'm not a hooligan, ma'am. I'm a... A teenager.
I wasn't born yesterday, young man. Aren't you the miscreant who skateboards through the town square every morning between 8 and 8:30 in a decidedly unpunctual manner?
Yeah?
All skateboarders are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up.
Okay, so you're telling me that Tony Hawk is also a hooligan. Thanks. Remember to tell him that if I ever come to his birthday, or whatever it is, when he's freaking 80 years old now. I'll remember to tell him that. That you, specifically, want to call him a hooligan. He'll probably just laugh. Okay, so Einstein brought me here. Don't worry. Got something for you. Einstein brought me here. Don't worry.
State your business, child. You're making me miss Merv.
Well,
Me.
see, that's the thing.
Merv?
I'm not sure why I'm
What the-
here. Einstein here brought me, and...
Well,
Hold on. Is she spying on someone? Or is Merv like a TV show?
E. Strickland. You aren't related to, Vice Principal Strickland, are you, ma'am?
not that it's any of your business, but I'm his sister, Edna. Oh, and you're one of those McFly slackers, aren't ya?
Yes, what's old man Strick? I mean, what else has your brother been saying about me?
Nothing I couldn't have deduced from myself, slacker.
Can you let me in? I've got something to show you.
What is it? Let me see. A shoe? Now what would I want with a... Huh? Stay there!
What? Never seen anybody hold out and shoot at someone?
Leave that creature outside!
Called a
Sorry,
dog.
Einstein.
His name is Einstein. There. Now you know what the heck kind of creature it is.
Well, took you long enough.
There's a lot of stairs.
To return the shoe, I mean. I lost it ages ago. You can put it down next to the other one.
Gee.
Much better. So neat and orderly. I suppose you'll be wanting some sort of reward now.
No,
All I've got is tea and candy.
but...
I'm sorry I called you a hooligan. I try not to jump to conclusions, but after all, 9 out of 10 people in this city are hooligans. It's a fact. Look it up. Have a seat, Sonny.
You know, I don't blame you. It's the 80s, so... Whatever.
Hey! You kids! Put out those cigarettes!
Hey, kids! Pour out them cigarettes.
Don't touch those! My newspapers are in pristine condition and meticulously organized. Not about to let some street punk get jam all over them.
I don't have any jam. Oh no, that's my motherfucking jam. There's a kettle.
Miss Strickland, about your tea. You forgot to turn on the...
No! It's spelled with a U! You illiterate vandal!
You! It's spelled with a U!
Einstein brought me that shoe from the past. But when in the past? What are these?
My editorial trophies.
Cat Lovers Quarterly.
It's legitimate journalism.
Is that Vice Principal Strickland?
Mother never could keep little Gerald out of her clothes.
Marshall Strickland.
My grandfather, gunned down by Mad Dog Tannen over 100 years ago.
Mad Dog.
Not how I remember it. Jeez, they all look like they've got sticks up there.
What's that?
Nothing.
What's that? Sonny boy?
Oh, I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ms. Pretty Whiskers is very particular about who handles her food.
Even if I were to give it a treat? Okay, whatever.
Miss Strickland?
Jack! Diane! I know what you're doing behind that tree!
Yes?
Do you remember when you lost your shoe?
Shoe?
That shoe over there.
Oh, that shoe! Huh. Aye, what a nosy Nelly! No one likes a busybody, you know.
But
Oh, fine, let me think about it. Yes, I remember. I lost it in a scuffle with a dog. Oh, when was it? Oh, yes, the day that speakeasy burned down.
a speakeasy in Hill Valley?
Don't act so surprised, young man. Your generation doesn't hold a copyright on moral depravity, you know. Sin has been on the prowl in Hill Valley since the day it was founded.
What's with all these newspapers?
This is my personal archive. I've got every issue of the Hill Valley Telegraph ever published.
Get out. Every single issue?
From 1871 to the present. If it happened in Hill Valley, you'll find it in my stacks.
But even in 1885,
Wow, a speakeasy. That must have been wild. Is it true they used to drink gin out of slippers like my grandma said?
Don't romanticize the past, young man. Prohibition was a time when gangsters ruled the town while honest citizens quaked in their beds.
honest citizen, went in their beds.
So where was it? That speakeasy that burned down, I mean.
That was ages ago. If you're looking for bootleg hooch.
No, I'm just curious, that's all. I'm a student of history.
Student of history, my Aunt Fanny. Yeah, your generation of hooligans and slackers could give two ripe figs about history.
Miss Strickland?
A video store!
Huh?
The speakeasy used to be hidden in plain sight down there in the town square. Right where that disgusting videotape rental store squats today.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
So the video store building must have gone up after the speakeasy burned down.
The following year, as I recall.
I guess somewhere in these stacks there must be an article about the speakeasy burning down.
Naturally. Yeah, I probably wrote it myself. I was quite a reporter back in the day.
Any idea what date that article came out?
Well, obviously the day after the speakeasy burned down.
Doing some stargazing?
No, I set my sights on lower things. Is that?
Tis Tannen! Get away from that hubcap before I call your father!
Don't let me keep you from your business.
You there! Don't even think about tossing that Kleenex on the ground!
I don't know how I wasn't like that. Just like as a
Man.
treasure.
She keeps it hot in here.
That's the kettle. I'll be right back with some tea. And don't touch anything.
But yeah, like usually when I was growing up, if I didn't have a trash can near me, I just basically stick the garbage in my side pocket, basically. Basically how I was as a kid.
Hey, mind if I use your binoculars for a sec?
Go ahead.
Still somewhat that way. Valley video. We built 1932. February.
Rebuilt in February 1932. So the fire must have happened before then. But when? I need a date.
Don't look at me. I'm far too old for you.
Excuse me, Miss Strickland?
Look at me, I'm far too old for you.
Don't let me keep you from your business.
There goes the kettle again.
There's the whistle. Surely the water's boiling by now.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Ground broken on site of former speakeasy. Singer vanishes. Hill Valley Expo delights crowd. Soup kitchen exposed. Here we go. Speakeasy arsonist slain. Legal procedure gave way to old-fashioned vengeance last night when a mob descended on the Hill Valley police station. The suspect in the speakeasy arson case, a drifter known as Carl Sagan, was pulled from his... Carl Sagan? It's Doc! Killed by a mob. What's the date? June 14th, 1931. Jeez, I gotta rescue him.
My newspapers!
Sorry, Miss Strickland. Let me...
No! You've gotten my history out of order! Oh, do you know how long it'll take to fix what you've done? Oh, get out! Get out! Get out!
Help! Police! I'm being attacked by hooligans!
I didn't even touch you, ma'am. Although I will consider him as a slacker, not putting much effort in moving the boxes before he did it. Also, not trying to stop it from falling in the beginning. It's not like they're metal knives or anything.
Marty! Where you been, son? And what are you doing in that getup?
Uniform is a costume.
It's a costume. Tonight's the big Halloween party.
Halloween party? In May?
Yeah, why not?
Never mind, you don't have to explain. I'm sure whatever it is you're up to, you know what you're doing.
It's called cosplay.
I hope so.
Hey, sometimes you gotta go out on a limb for the ones you love, right? Wish my dad had understood that. You won't stay away too long.
You'll barely know I was gone. You ready to go, Einstein?
Go.
Time circuits? On. Flux capacitor? Fluxy.
Fluxy.
Okay, if Doc's gonna get killed on June 14th, 1931, I'll just show up the day before and get him out. I hope you know what you're doing, Doc.
Why not a week before? See what the hell is exactly going on. Okay. One day beforehand. Don't give her much to analyze what's happening. Second time I'm parking there. Hill Valley, 2 miles away. Good luck on that walk.
Einstein, where'd you go now, boy?
She is. Like,
Young man! Excuse me, young man!
Who, me?
You're the only man in the street, and I'm looking for a man in the street reaction. Naturally, you know about the explosion that destroyed this illegal gin establishment.
I read about it, yeah.
What's your opinion of Carl Sagan, the stranger who single-handedly did what the law has been unable to do for 10 long years, namely, rid Hill Valley of the scourge of liquor?
There's gotta be some sort of mistake here. Carl wouldn't do something like that.
It's surprising the lengths a person will go to when it's a clear-cut matter of right and wrong. You've got an honest look about you. You do support the side of righteousness, I trust.
How'd Doc get himself into...
Doc?
Doc is his nickname. I'm good friends with Carl.
You are? Really? Oh, but I need an unbiased opinion for my story. Pretend you don't know him. How would you feel about his heroic act of destruction?
Well, I'm not so big on bomb blasts.
Yes, but this bomb blasted a speakeasy, the very symbol of lawlessness and corruption. You're all for cleaning up the town, aren't you? Do you have a message for the vicious gangsters who still roam these streets, no doubt plotting to corrupt our citizens with another den of booze, sin, and debauchery?
Ask him where I can get the address.
Ah, I see! Because you want to blast it to smithereens just like Carl Sagan did. With public-spirited citizens like you around, the lawless element will be on the run in no time. Mr... May I get your name?
Yeah, it's... Sonny Crockett.
Thank you for sharing your candid opinions, Mr. Crockett. Edna Strickland, Hill Valley Herald.
I know. I met you back. I'm familiar with your work.
You read my column? How sweet! I know it's just an etiquette column, but I believe it'll lead to bigger and better... Oh!
Einstein, no. Down, boy.
Is this wretched creature yours? He assaulted me once before.
What's got into you?
Aggressive dogs must be kept on leash at all times. It's the law. Look it up.
Doc. I gotta find Doc.
aggressive dogs. So non-aggressive dogs only have to be on leashes?
Hey, can I get some moose?
What does this look like? A hunting lodge?
What's this look like, a hunting lodge?
I'm not so sure I want to stay in a place that welcomes transients.
Sorry, what? What the heck? I'm sorry, what's a transient? What?
Wow, looks like they used a real shark. According to the newspaper, Doc's not in the courthouse. He's in jail.
Yeah, where I grew up, the courthouse and the jail were right next to each other. Yeah, it's just anywhere to each other.
Hey, how you doing, Einie? Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Surprised she didn't ask for like an ID as identification. It's like, okay. Yeah, you're just definitely this person. Maybe they didn't have IDs back in these times, but who knows? But, yep, there's Sonny Crockett, alright.
McFly!
Biff?
Kid!
Grandpa?
That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it! If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right, that's better. What are you looking at, punk?
Keep your eyes on the soup, kid.
Well?
Well, what?
What are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly?
Yes?
That hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
And don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wimp into the lake. Hey! Anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Ball. Ball?
Okay. Hey, never mind. Where is the jail in 1931 anyway?
Guy.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline. There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. Maybe I should go to the jail and talk to Doc before I start dialing random people in 1931. Okay. Hey, never mind.
Yours for charity.
Nice rack.
Yeah, we got all kinds of culinary enhancements back there.
Looks like these pipes go into the basement.
Takes a load, but whatever. It was a lot like that in the Wii. Just sitting there for a while while it was loading.
Hill Valley Police State. Cripes, this place looks old, even for 1931.
Who are you and what do you want?
Can I talk to, Carl Sagan?
Are you his lawyer?
No.
Then scram.
Are you a lawyer? No. Scram. What the crap?
Doc!
Marty!
Doc!
What are you doing here?
You sent for me, Doc.
I did? When?
May 14th, 1986.
1980? The automatic retrieval system, of course. I'd almost forgotten about that.
So what's our plan for getting you out of here?
Plan? We don't need a plan.
We don't.
Not in the slightest. The police picked me up for that speakeasy fire a couple of weeks ago, but the DA hasn't got a case. They're releasing me tomorrow morning.
So basically, I traveled 50 years into the past to deliver your car?
Sorry about that, but it's so wonderful to see you. We have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, you might want to hold off on that, Doc.
Great Scott! I'm going to be gunned down by gangsters on the steps of the courthouse.
Why would they do that?
Guess they didn't approve of my burning down their speakeasy.
Very funny, Doc. Maybe now we should come up with a plan?
A plan? Right. But what?
Wait, why did you burn down the speakeasy?
Why don't I take the DeLorean, go back in time before you were arrested, and stop you from getting caught in the first place?
Don't even think about it. Without my unjust incarceration, the events that sent you into the past might never happen, resulting in a paradox of continuum shattering proportions.
Jeez, we've been back together for 5 minutes, Doc, and you're already talking about the end of the universe. I've missed that.
Don't be ridiculous, Marty. I was only referring to the end of the universe as we know it.
Why don't we tell the authorities?
Tell them what? That my friend from the future has proof that I'll be murdered tomorrow? They'd ship us both off to the loony bin. And trust me, you don't want to see the inside of a 1931 insane asylum.
Oh, really? What if I show them this newspaper? What am I gonna say then?
Why don't we try to tough it out? Now that we know what's coming, maybe we sneak it past the gangsters with a bulletproof vest or something.
That might work with 1 or 2 bullets, but from the looks of this article, it appears that I'm going to be mowed down in a hail of Tommy gun fire that rendered the innocent stranger little more than a pulpy mass of bones and gristle.
Who writes like that?
According to the byline, one Edna Strickland.
Should have guessed. Hey, maybe I could talk to the gangsters. Tell them they're about to shoot the wrong guy.
I don't think the criminals of this era are going to be very receptive to a complete stranger telling them that their secret assassination plan is misguided, do you?
I can work it out.
Well, I suppose I could just get some dynamite and break you out of jail.
No, that's far too dangerous. Not just to me, but to random innocent people in the past. The repercussions could be... That's it!
What's it?
My rocket-powered drill.
You have a rocket-powered drill?
Not yet. I haven't built it yet.
You've lost me, Doc.
Listen, a few months ago, my 17-year-old self sent in a patent application for a rocket-powered drill. I abandoned the project after I never heard back from the patent office, but the prototype should be nearly complete.
Great, I'll just run back to your lab.
No, I said nearly complete. You need me to help you finish it.
How the hell am I supposed to sneak a half-finished rocket-powered drill into your cell?
Not me. 1931 me.
Wait a minute, Doc. You want me to convince your 1931 self to build a rocket-powered drill to break you out of jail?
Precisely.
Won't talking to yourself cause, irreparable damage to the space-time continuum or something?
It should be fine. I've already invented the idea of the rocket drill. You've just got to goad my younger self into finishing the prototype.
How am I supposed to convince your younger self to finish the rocket drill? Just tell him I need to break his older self out of jail?
Absolutely not. Whatever you do, you can't tell my younger self anything about time travel. I won't come up with the inspiration for the flux capacitor for another 24 years.
Then what am I supposed to...
Just be your charming self. From what I remember, I'm a pretty easygoing kid, so enlisting me in a scientific adventure should be a piece of cake.
Okay, let's say I go along with this crazy idea. Where can I find you? I mean, the other you.
How should I know? It was over 50 years ago. Why don't you go over to the soup kitchen next door and give my house a call? They'll know where to find me.
Soup kitchen. Got it.
Just stay away from the soup. It'll cause irreparable damage to your digestive system.
I guess I better get started. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out of here in no time.
I'm not worried. Once you and my younger self put your heads together, you'll be unstoppable.
I think I'll just talk to Doc from out here.
I have you, your older self, and your younger self talk to each other. Then it would be actually more like unstoppable. Alright, so let's see if I could redo it.
Emmett might be in there, but I should head over to the soup kitchen and call the Browns to make sure.
Oh wait. Why do you work for the quarter? Oh right. Sorry. Plot.
Guess I better go to that soup kitchen and call Doc's house.
pocket powered drill.
Brown residents.
Hi. Do you know where I could find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. Who may I say is calling?
The courthouse? Doc never told me he worked at the courthouse.
Yeah, he's his father. Brown at the courthouse. Wait, is that a newspaper box? Okay. Sure. Were the newspapers free back then?
Don't touch those! These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. I mean, Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm, Sonny Crockett.
Emmett Brown. But I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact. Naturally, h2 a multiplied by the inversion of h has to come out less than expectation value of a, right? What am I missing here? Or do we take h to stand for the meridian line operator? But in that case, h to the a multiplied by the inverse of a might well be equal to a's expectation value, but only if the coefficient of friction remains constant and the gravitational constant is variable.
Listen, Emmett, you don't know me, but I'm your friend.
I'm not big on friends. They get in the way of work.
What's this important business you're up to?
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. Relative to the speed of light. Oh, it must be H.
Ian, can I block, please? Thank you.
Well, I'm gonna be the inverse. Inverse. I got to No. Not possible. No. Or do we take H to stand for the Hermitian line operator? What? Don't think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. To a constant is variable. Wait, is that even possible?
Doing this complex math.
So, Doc, does this ring a bell?
Oh, think, Emmett, think. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A. H to the A multiplied by the inverse of A.
Good grief! Is that me? I sound so...
Young?
I was gonna say intense. I forgot how wound up I used to get.
Yeah, but what are you muttering about?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ivanov's conundrum. Just tell my younger self that H equals a Hamiltonian operator.
Won't giving him the answer mess up the time stream?
Only if it turns out that reality is actually nothing more than a holographic illusion created by the interplay of subatomic particles on a vast two-dimensional membrane.
So...
It'll be fine.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing, Einie?
H needs a Hamiltonian operator? What the fuck?
One-dimensional harmonic oscillator, then naturally H2A multiplied by the inversion of H has to come out less than expectation value.
Come on, wait up a minute.
You again? Can't you see I'm busy?
Maybe H equals the Hamiltonian operator.
What did you just say?
I said maybe H equals the...
Hamiltonian operator?
Yeah.
Great Scott! If H is a Hamiltonian, then H to the A multiplied by the inverse of H can only be the same as the expectation value for A. That's it! That's the solution to Ivanov's conundrum, the problem I've been wrestling with in my head all week!
I'm sure you would have figured it out by yourself in a day or two. The way you figured out how to build that rocket-powered drill.
Where did you learn so much about science?
Planet Vulcan.
Well, it's like this.
You know about my rocket power drill? Then there can only be one explanation.
What?
You're from the patent office. I confess I didn't quite know what to expect when I sent the paperwork, but I never expected this. Welcome! I'm at your service. What can I do for you?
Can I see your rocket-powered drill?
Of course, of course. Naturally, it's just a scale model, but it's nearly operational. I can show it to you, say, first thing in the morning?
Nah, that's no good. I need to see a full-size model. That's fully operational. Tonight. Otherwise, we'll have to award the patent to a competing inventor, Dr. McCoy.
It can't be done! I mean, it might be possible to construct a full-size working model in that time frame, but I haven't got the main ingredient for the fuel.
I'll get it for you. What is it?
190 proof grain alcohol. And you know how difficult it is to get a hold of alcohol these days.
Especially now that someone's blown up the speakeasy.
And besides, there's no way I can get off work until I've delivered the subpoena. Part of the investigation into the business affairs of Kid Tannen. Is it vitally important you see that rocket-powered drill today?
Yes. Is it vitally important you deliver that subpoena today?
Yes!
Listen, I'll help you deliver it, and I'll see to it you get the alcohol you need. It'll help you get that drill finished by tonight. Deal?
Deal. Here's the subpoena.
Arthur McFly? I've got to subpoena my grandpa?
Hey,
It's Kid Tannen.
Hey, I just saw him at the soup kitchen yelling at Arthur McFly.
I'm not surprised. Arthur does the books for his business.
What kind of business?
That's what the DA is trying to find out.
Let's go talk to him.
No!
Why not? Kid Tannen can tell us where Arthur's hiding.
Yeah, well, he can also have us fitted for a Chicago overcoat.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. Try not to draw any undue attention my way. I'm on the trail of a hot new scoop, as we in the newspaper business say.
What's the scoop?
I've heard rumors that something shady is going on at the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen. It's under new management, you know. And oh, we mustn't jump to any conclusions, not till the facts are in. I hope to heaven it is just a rumor. That soup kitchen is the front line in the good fight. If it goes bad, what will happen to the Stay Sober Society? Not to mention all the charitable institutions that depend on me for soup delivery.
You make hot soup deliveries?
It's one of my many small contributions to the good cause. Healthy bodies, healthy souls, or so one hopes. I pick up barrels of hot soup at the kitchen, and I deliver them hither and thither. Hill Valley Orphanage, the St. Francis Xavier Ranch for Unwanted Children, Foggy Mountain Home for the Incurably Insane, Shady Acres Rest Home. Oh, I can barely keep track of them all. It's a very big job.
What's the Stay Sober Society?
You haven't heard of the SSS? They do the most marvelous work, taking hopeless drunken bums and turning them into former hopeless drunken bums. I'm one of the founding members. And not to say that I was ever, well, you know. Anyway, we've always met in the cellar of the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen, but for some reason the new managers don't want us down there, so we're stuck. We've got nowhere to meet.
Did you finish the story you interviewed me for? About Carl Sagan?
Yes, but those pig-headed editors at the paper rejected it. They said my story was slanted, and that I was glorifying a suspected arsonist. As if their stories aren't always glorifying the criminal vermin that run this town. This whole thing makes me so mad I could spit. Though of course I never would. There's an ordinance against it, and it's so untidy.
I know a place where the Stay Sober Society can meet.
Oh? Where?
The Brown residence.
You mean Judge Brown's place?
Yeah, I happen to be good friends with his son Emmett, and he's told me the judge would love to lend his place out for, you know, good causes like yours.
Really? Why, that's the most generous, public-spirited offer I've received in a month of Sundays. Please, tell your friend Emmett we accept. The meeting isn't due to start for a little while, so that'll give our people some time to set up.
Hey, I can help you deliver soup. I donate a lot of time to charities.
Oh? Which ones?
The, Mario Brothers.
The Mario
Ah,
Brothers?
yes. The Italians do so many good works.
God.
If you'll just fix it so I can pick up the
How
barrels of
in
soup.
the world
Now hold your horses, let's
does
not get
she
over eager.
know
I
about the
drive the
Mario
soup
Brothers?
cycle in this town, and I'm not about to turn it over to an upstart.
It's
Well connected with
1986.
the local charitable institutions.
Yeah?
You can let me know when they're running low on soup.
Hold on. When did the first Mario game even come out?
I'm sorry about the way Einstein lit into you back there. I don't know what got into him.
Well, I hope you've learned to keep him under control.
Yeah, I found someone to keep him distracted.
Very good. Now let's see if you know your multiplication tables.
Oh, God.
As a matter of fact, I do know a local charity that's running low on soup.
Oh? Who?
The Stay Sober Society.
Bless you for thinking of them. But that meeting isn't scheduled to start for a little while. And we wouldn't want them eating cold soup.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit for my soup cycle?
The Farm for Unwanted Children.
Perhaps their parents don't want them because they eat too much. All right, Edna, just think of all those poor unfortunates and hold your nose. Mr. Donnelly!
Go in there. Grab that. And that's supposed to feed an entire community. Whatever.
Hey, cue ball.
What?
The truck just arrived with a fresh shipment of, soup.
Soup? Soup?
Well, this is the regular soup, and this is the special soup.
Right. Special.
Soup, special soup.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'm spicing up the soup. It's my secret recipe.
Listen, this ain't the Savoy, and we ain't here to feed these bozos no fancy soup. The boss has got a business to rebuild, so knock off the goofing and mind your post.
All right. Just try the soup. Well?
I can see why you want to keep this a secret.
Take your gun. You can take like a rock or a spoon. Just take a gun out. Okay.
Huddle up, Emmett.
Huddle?
Just listen up for a second. Obviously, this kitchen isn't the speakeasy.
Indeed. This must be some sort of front meant to cleverly and legally obfuscate the existence of a hidden establishment of ill repute. Perhaps in the basement.
Right, that might explain the elevator. Emmett, I can't get into the door over there. Those tables are jamming it shut.
The door? So your plan is to just waltz in there and take a barrel of alcohol?
No, of course not. That would be stupid, right?
I'll say.
Still, I'd like to get that door open. I can't do anything from out here.
Well, it's a simple matter of physics. A lever, some sort of stop. Let me see what I can come up with.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help. I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
This entire future has been ruined by Marty.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
This place used to be a soup kitchen.
So this place used to be a soup kitchen.
What do you mean used to be? Despite recent changes in ownership, this joint is still available for the purposes of distributing food to the needy and the not so well-to-do, and no other purposes whatsoever.
Right. What's a tough guy like Kid Tannen doing running a soup kitchen?
Mr. Tannen purchased the soup kitchen from the Sisters of Mercy in an effort to repair his reputation as a respectable community figure after his fine name was besmirched by the malignant and malicious the actions of the misguided vandals that done burned down his place of business.
His speakeasy.
I cannot confirm nor deny any claims of so-called illegal bootlegging at the just eat your damn soup, pipsqueak.
Why is the soup in a barrel?
'Cause it's hard to ladle off the floor?
Because it's hard to ladle off the floor.
Can I have a bowl of soup?
You're a soup kitchen. What do you think?
Soup kitchen. I don't have a soup kitchen.
What kind of soup is this? It tastes like...
Scrolle ribolita?
I was gonna say week-old cabbage.
Everyone's a critic. Look, all I got to work with is this 2-bit soup in a barrel and spice rack that hadn't been restocked since the Coolidge administration. What do you think I should do to perk this slop up?
Let's see. Have you tried... salt?
Salt? What do you think, it's too bland? Too mild? I didn't put too much pepper in it, did I?
I just think it could use a little more salt.
No accounting for taste these days.
There's no way I'm gonna keep that door open without some help.
Eureka!
Eureka! Took a while for Doc to do that.
I hope Doc Jr.'s thingamabob holds out. Emmett.
Yes?
Oh, that's interesting.
Just a little mechanical ingenuity. In the end, the door is open.
Yeah, good job. We'll score that hooch somehow.
I'll keep cogitating.
Okay, I've got some more ideas about your soup.
Do tell.
Let's see. Have you tried... giving the soup a little heat, maybe?
Why, is it getting cold?
No, I mean, like chili powder. Muy caliente.
Oh, bit of a tough guy, huh? Actually, I like it spicy too, but it's gotta be edible for the common folks.
Come on, a little dash isn't gonna kill anyone.
Heck. You got moxie, kid. Let's spice it up a bit, shall we?
Perfect.
Ah, Miss Strickland. Come for some more soup?
Come now, Mr. Donnelly. You know I wouldn't set one foot in this mockery of all that is good and decent if the poor of Hill Valley weren't so dependent on Mr. Tannen's overblown show of generosity.
Was that a yes?
Just give me the soup before I gag on the hypocrisy.
I'll tell the boss you said hello.
I'll just bet you will.
Edna picked up the barrel of hooch. Now all I have to do is to get it from her somehow.
So wait, did she not realize it's even heavier? Or no? It's like, good normal soup barrel. Whatever.
Hey, Miss Strickland.
Oh, hello, Mr. Crockett. I'm afraid I haven't much time. The meeting of the Stay Sober Society is due to begin very soon.
You asked me to tell you if one of the local charities is running low on soup.
Does somebody need a visit from my soup cycle?
The Stay Sober Society.
That's right! They'll soon be gathering at the Brown estate, and we haven't provided refreshments. I can't get over the generosity of your friend Emmett, volunteering his father's house for our meeting.
Huh? Wait there! Sonny! What in the name of Thomas Alva Edison do you think you're doing?
Don't you get it? You need alcohol to run your drill, right? Those bootleggers at the soup kitchen won't let us get our hands on any of their hooch. But we can get Miss Strickland to pick it up for us and deliver it right to your door.
No, out of the question.
Why?
I can't just let strangers invade my parents' house. What do we know about these people?
They're sober. It says so right in the name.
Well, okay, but a Pop needs his peace and quiet at the end of the day. This meeting is sure to be too noisy for him.
They'll be quiet. You'll be quiet, right?
Oh, yes! I play my tambourine very softly.
You hear that?
Yes, but
But what?
But it's still impossible.
But think of the Stay Sober Society. What'll happen to them?
They can all fall off the wagon for all I care.
Okay, forget the whole thing. We don't have to test your rocket-powered drill tonight.
We don't?
No. I'll take the train back to Washington and I'll tell the folks at the office to give the patent to Dr. McCoy.
Wait! You will instruct the members of the society to wipe their feet before they come inside.
Then you are Emmett Brown. I thought as much. You have such a righteous face. Edna Strickland, I don't know how to thank you for your generosity.
Pleased to meet you.
The feeling is mutual.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
You worry too much, Emmett. Now all we gotta do is serve that subpoena, and we're off to build your rocket drill.
And get my patent.
Yeah, your patent. Hey, how you doing, Einie?
Einie?
It's short for Einstein.
Einstein, of course, because he was a patent officer just like you. Handsome dog. He belongs to you?
No, he's your dog. Typical neighborhood stray.
Theorize, Einstein. Can you theorize for me?
Some of us down at the patent office are wondering, what made you think of a rocket-powered drill?
Ah, that'd be Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. It was a revelation.
Yeah, that's kind of what we figured. Have you read The Time Machine?
H.G. Wells? Not yet, but it's on my list.
How about Kid Tannen? What do we know about him?
He's loud, he's obnoxious, he's not very bright, and he doesn't like anybody getting in his way.
Yep, that's a Tannen, all right. This subpoena's for Arthur McFly?
Have you seen him?
For a few seconds in the soup kitchen, but I think he's gone back into hiding.
Brilliant deduction, Einstein.
What do you know about Arthur McFly?
Certified accountant. Graduated Hill Valley 5 classes ahead of me. Seems like a nice fellow, actually.
How did he get mixed up with a guy like Kid Tannen?
Who knows? Sometimes people find themselves stuck in situations they can't get out of.
You have to deliver a lot of subpoenas?
Father's always sending me out to do these dirty jobs. He wants to expose me to different kinds of people. All he's exposed me to is a lot of new curse words.
If serving subpoenas is such dirty work, why don't you just say no?
Look, what's the worst thing that can happen to me on this job?
You could get shot.
Yeah, well, believe me, that's nothing compared to what I'll get if I mouth off to my pop.
Any idea where we could find Artie?
Not a jot. If only we had a way of tracking him.
We'll get that subpoena delivered. Or my name isn't...
Sonny Crockett!
Yeah.
What the hell, Matches? You got kiwi all over my socks!
Sorry, boss.
Get out of here. How about you?
Huh?
I'm sitting at a shoe shine booth. You walk up. Either you're here to shine my shoes, or you got a death wish. Which is it?
How come you won't let the Stay Sober Society hold their meeting in the cellar of your soup kitchen?
We got other plans for that cellar, and it don't necessarily involve staying sober.
I guess you won't talk about your business.
Why not? I got nothing to hide. I recently acquired controlling interest in the Sisters of Mercy soup kitchen.
Isn't a soup kitchen an odd line of business for a guy like you?
I like soup. Plus, I got a heart as big as all outdoors. Buff a little harder. I want to see myself in the toes.
Edna Strickland thinks your soup kitchen might not be on the up and up.
That dame gets on my nerves. Got a great pair of gams, though.
I'm looking for a guy named Arthur McFly. He's my, sort of a relative.
Well, he's my employee. He's very busy today.
Since you're Arthur's boss, you know where he is, right?
He's at the, office.
Where's the office?
I forget.
Isn't that Arthur McFly's hat you're holding?
It was McFly's hat. Now, it's my peanut bowl.
Could I buy Arthur's hat off you?
Could you keep your mind on your work, huh? Shoeshine boy? I'm hanging on to my peanut bowl.
Can I have some peanuts?
Why not? I'm a magnanimous kind of guy. Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Hey, kid!
Yeah?
What the hell is that?
Hey!
What did you do?
Give me that hat, you lousy crook!
Emmett! Emmett!
Nobody makes a monkey out of Kid Tannen! Ow! Fix me up!
Where'd you learn how to move like that?
Sandlot football. They used to call me the Streak.
Get out! We'll get that subpoena delivered. Hey, honey, come here for a sec, boy. Hey, boy, you find the guy who belongs to this hat?
Where's he going?
Only one way to find out. Huh. Deja vu. Thanks for bringing us here, boy. We'll take it from here.
Need any help?
Never mind.
Yeah? Who is it?
It's McFly!
Shh, I know! Hey, Arthur, can you come down a minute?
Do I know you?
We've got some important information for you, but we can't yell it. It's private.
Then put it in a postcard and send it. I'm stuck up here till the boss tells me I can leave. Sorry. Some other time.
Fine. That's the way you want to be? Well, throw it right here.
What now?
Hey, buddy.
What do you think you're doing?
I'm throwing the subpoena.
You can't do that. You have to hand it to him.
Really? That's a stupid rule.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We've got something for you.
It's a
subscription to the Accountant Weekly. He won't come out if he knows why we're really here.
No, right.
I'm not interested. And besides, the boss won't let me leave the room. Sorry. Some other time.
You know, this is why that's a stupid rule. The fact that you have to hand it to him. If you can just reject it
Now.
like that.
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
We represent the law.
You don't want to go against the law, do you?
No, but I don't want to go against Kid Tannen either. And he ordered me to stay put till he gives the word. Sorry. Some other time.
Really?
What now?
It's me again. Please come down.
Why?
I'm your mother's great nephew.
You mean my second cousin?
Yeah.
Glad to know you, but I can't leave this building till the boss says so. He's given strict orders. Sorry. Some other time.
Fine. He won't listen worth the crap. Head on over to him.
I guess this is where the speakeasy burned down. How'd Doc ever get mixed up in that?
This small building.
Well, well, look who's back! They say rats always return to the scene of the sinking ship. Get 'em, Matches!
Get him.
Come down from there, you son of a bitch! Right now! That's an order!
Won't you question what the heck this is? Concerning it doesn't exist yet. Like, sure, you won't know what it is exactly, but like, he'll just be like, what?
Don't make me
the
angry,
world are you
Smucko!
going on to?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
Perfect. Done.
You can't get away that easy. Nobody puts one over on Kid Tannen and lives to tell about it. You're dead meat.
Einstein! Help!
Lay off! Get away from me, you crazy mutt!
Go away, dog. We're busy here. Go on, scram. Hey, where'd he go?
You let him get away, idiot!
This hat belongs to my grandfather.
And
Theorize, Einstein. Can you theorize for me?
Doc!
Marty, how goes the escape plan?
look at the escape plan. Well,
Guess what? In order to free up your younger self to complete the rocket drill, I'm gonna have to serve my own grandfather with a subpoena.
Great Scott!
Actually, his name's Arthur. He's Kid Tannen's accountant.
Marty, whatever you do, it's vitally important that you don't alter your grandfather's future in any meaningful way. The consequences...
Could be catastrophic. I know, got it. Guess who I bumped into at the soup kitchen? My grandfather.
No!
Don't worry, I didn't talk to him or change his future or anything.
Good.
I wish I could, though. This era's Tannen is treating him like dirt.
Don't worry. If history plays out as it's supposed to, he'll soon be out from under Kit Tannen's thumb and free to live out his life as a humble accountant with your grandma. What was her name again?
Sylvia.
Right, Sylvia.
What's the story with this Kid Tannen jerk, anyway?
Biff's father? By this time next year, he'll be pulling down a life sentence in San Quentin. There was even a song about it.
Wait, if Biff will be born in 1938, and Kid will be in prison...
As I recall, he escaped from prison in 1937 for about 3 hours.
That's a busy 3 hours.
No kidding.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna? We never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna. The etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just somehow lost her mind.
That would explain a lot. I know this really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Ah, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we save me from a grisly death in 1931.
have you been all this time? I missed you.
I missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine, fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and Vern to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. We're planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
Me and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Where'd the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Griff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
is for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
So, what were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
The usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Marty.
I hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the frit.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did? How strange. Ivy almost never attacks people. Not without a good reason, anyway.
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
What now?
What do you think you're doing up there, you scrawny little runt? Get down here right now!
It's Kid. Right away, boss! Ah, Where's Kid?
Right up there.
Arthur McFly?
Yeah?
Got something for you.
Thanks. A subpoena?
Ordering you to appear in court and provide evidence in the investigation into...
Kid Tannen? Take it back!
You can't get rid of it, Mr. McFly. Once you've been served, it's your duty to report to the court at the earliest possible time. Failure to do so could lead to a warrant for your arrest.
Arrest! But Kid'll kill me. Stupid, stupid Artie. Holy cats, what am I gonna do?
I suggest you avail yourself to the protection of the court.
Oh gosh, oh gosh.
Well, we've served the subpoena and gotten a barrel of booze delivered to your house. Looks like we're off to your lab to build your rocket drill. You do have a lab, right?
What kind of future patent holder would I be without a lab? Come on.
Doc! I'm off to get the rocket drill.
Good.
Come on, let's go. Time waits for no man.
That's for him. He'd be sitting in the cell.
Are you sure this is gonna work, Emmett?
Don't let the ramshackle nature of my laboratory fool you. If all goes according to plan, we'll soon be in possession of the most powerful rocket fuel known to man.
That's great. How?
Well, it's very simple. This crankshaft induces the powerful direct current into the electrolysis chamber, producing hydrogen, which must be periodically released into the primary distillation barrel. While tending to the hydrogen, we'll also need to regularly sprinkle these shredded protein flakes into this aquarium of tuber bacteria to generate the necessary nitrogen to catalyze the reaction.
God.
Cool.
Oh, hot! Extremely hot! The temperature of the reaction must be kept at a steady temperature of 623 degrees Kelvin by carefully pumping these bellows. Any questions?
If he's hitting 100%, there's going to be a test on this.
Emmett? Why is there a brace of drunkards gathering on our lawn?
Sweet fancy Moses! It's my father!
So?
So, he doesn't know I'm engaging in acts of scientific exploration in here. He thinks this is where I go to pour through my law books.
Oh.
You attend to the reaction. I'll try to get rid of him.
Attend to the what? Can't we just start over after he's gone?
It's too late. The reaction's already started. Don't worry. I'll try to help you out where I can.
But...
coming, Father! Father!
Don't you father me, child.
Pressuring me to be something I'm not.
You don't know what caused your mother and someday you are going to know. You let learn. You learn.
Where's the pressure thing?
Listen to the words I'm emphasizing.
I know.
Turn your back on me.
Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy?
If you know what caused your
Someday you are going to... You will have to learn.
Don't you have a release valve on your mouth somewhere?
People don't want... If you know what's going...
Is it my fault if I don't get a spark out of laws and statutes?
Hey, easy, hot tea guy. How you doing?
Excellent. Now twist the valve there. Great. We're about a quarter of the way home.
Emmett, get back here!
Oops.
You're going to find out.
This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer.
I need the electrocution thing.
You have children.
I can't see it. Oh, it's all
Honor
far
your
away.
wishes. You treat me like common bacteria.
Bacteria.
By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself?
Someday you have children and you will look.
Why don't you go feed the ducks, Father?
The game's going alright. We're making some progress
Why
in
won't
it.
you release me from your unattainable expectations?
I hope someday you have children and you will look. I don't. Yes, my son.
Ah, halfway there.
Emmett!
Keep up the good work. Why are you always bellowing at me?
Your mother and I are shocked at your behavior, young man. Put your head.
If it weren't for scientists, men like you would still be divining the future with sheep's bladders and goat gizzards.
What are they feeding you at that school of yours? You look like a skeleton.
Law? What use is a microorganism for law?
The Von Brauns have been officers of the court since God's heavenly spark first gave rise to man.
Lawyers are nothing but overblown bags of gas.
Yes.
Stop being such a crank. Lawyers are nothing but a bunch of hot air. There, I said it.
Oh. Hot air is for that one. Okay, gotcha.
What did you do?
Emmett, who are you talking to in there?
No one, Father. Law may be your burning passion, Father, but it is not mine. Father, why don't you ever listen to me?
Someday!
You really want to vent our dirty laundry in public like this?
Are you trying to...
I don't get it. What is listening for? Is there nothing else that, like...
Just pay attention to what I say.
Emmett, I'm not through with you yet!
Why?
Stop getting so hot under the collar, Pop.
You didn't find it here. You put your head.
By Galileo's rotations, do you ever listen to yourself?
What will it take to light a fire under your unappreciative hindquarters?
What do you call a room full of lawyers trapped in a burning building? A good start.
Your ancestors are spinning in their graves right now. Someday...
How many times do I have to prove myself to you before I can shake your overbearing criticisms?
Don't burn your bridges so cavalierly, my son.
You have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under.
Calm down. You didn't mind it here.
There is a flame inside me that cannot be quelled by your legalistic gobbledygook, Father.
Why do you keep bellowing?
Almost there.
Emmett!
Coming, Father!
I'm so kidding!
Name one great thing ever generated by a lawyer. Pressuring me to be something I'm not. If you don't like my performance at the courthouse, then fire me. I don't know what's eating you, Father, but I wish you would go on a diet. This may come as a shock to you, Pop, but not everyone wants to be a lawyer. The hotter you get, the more I know I'm right. This isn't food for thought, Pop. It's gruel. Maybe I should just get struck by lightning. Would that make you happy? I have no idea what kind of pressure I'm under. I'm not just another one of your staffers who spins around you like a top. Can't you see this is eating me up inside?
You are going to learn, boy. You learn! I'm so kidding! You are some... I cannot think!
I'm afraid we'll have to take this up later, Pop. My soup's about to boil over.
What? This isn't over, young man.
Whew.
Are you okay? You and your dad sounded...
It was an argument we should have had a long time ago. We... No! Oh. What? Eureka! Now all we gotta do is fuel up the old rocket power drill and you and I can
take it and go.
But don't you want to test it first?
No time. The last train for DC leaves in just a few minutes.
All right. You've got to get this baby to the U.S. Patent Office.
Exactly.
So tell me, Sonny, when can I expect to hear back from the Patent Office?
Oh, in about, I'd say... I can't.
Huh?
Emmett, I'm not from the patent office.
I don't understand.
I lied to you, but I didn't want to. It was the only way I can get you to trust me. See, there's somebody who's in big trouble. Someone very important to me, to both of us. I can't tell you who, but I need to save him tonight, and I need your invention to do it. I'll get it back to you, I promise. And, Emmett, you're gonna be a great inventor.
Wait! Keep the throttle at about 8.
Okay, Doc, I got the drill. Now let's get you out of here. Come on, start.
You're too late!
Too late? The Doc's not supposed to be... Doc!
They're moving him to another facility for safekeeping. Oh, I better go get a quote from the police chief.
Paddy wagon intercepted, suspect slain, and they're still after him. How am I gonna rescue him now? At least the rocket part came out of this in one piece.
Hurry, Edna. That saved someone.
Alright, I'm coming, Doc. You're still in danger, Doc. We've got to get you out of here.
What's that?
I said you're still in danger.
Never mind, never mind. Get me out of here, and we'll talk later.
Good, so there's kids on there.
I know!
They won't budge. Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, buddy.
I'll be back.
I'll wait right here.
What's he doing here? Key. The window's shut tight. Kid Tannen's driving the truck.
Tannen? That explains a lot.
Explains a lot.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Keys are on the dashboard, but I can't reach them.
You need a protection appurtenance.
What?
A reach extender.
I'll be back.
A reach extender. Okay.
Keys. How do I get them? back!
This past them. It's like thinking, did someone about to stab me?
I need a distraction.
Leave it to me! Hey, driver! You're driving too fast! Watch how you take those curves! What are you trying to do? Kill me?
Not quick enough.
Oh, great. I didn't think so.
Gotta set up a distraction.
They can't break that window open on the other side.
Can you distract him again?
No problem!
No problem!
Hey, driver! I demand to know where you're taking me. And how long is it going to be till we get there? Get there. And I want to see my lawyer right now. You hear me? I object to your tone of voice. And I find this seat distinctly uncomfortable. Do you have a pillow I can sit on? Hey, I'm talking to you, driver. Don't ignore me.
You! Thanks, Doc. I guess that's why they call you the Streak.
How did you know that?
I have my sources.
How did you know?
Don't worry, Doc. I'll get you out.
Be careful, Marty.
I'll be back. Stand back, Doc.
Marty! Oh!
Uh-oh. Grab this.
Lead, Sagan.
Like Sagan?
Ow! Son of a bitch!
Doc?
How you doing, Doc?
Hey, get in there!
Quite literally, I see.
Lucky he's such a bad shot, huh?
Better get that gun before our luck runs out! We need something to get rid of these cops!
Like the gun that I was handed?
Oh!
Uh-oh.
This is a rescue!
That's the idea. Doc!
Ah!
Hit the throttle!
Doc! The throttle!
Oh god, what was that? Marty died. I saw that there. Like, what the crap? Looks like he's badly injured in the eye. Quite literally. Oh no, Marty's eye is gone. Oh god.
Doc! Are you okay?
I'm fine. But I wonder what sorts of bizarre repercussions my younger self's invention of a flying bicycle will have on the timeline.
Did you know that would happen?
I had a suspicion. I never could keep those rockets from exploding.
So, what do we do now?
Now we get back to 1986 before our interactions with the past inevitably cascade into a calamitous future. Where'd you leave Einstein?
Doc?
He's not in the pound, is he?
No, but I think we've got bigger problems right now.
Oh, yes, you do.
Great Scott!
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to get a light at some point for the camera system because I'm seeing it's still somewhat dark out here, even though I told it to stay in the like whatever. No clue how I'm gonna get the light. Not like I have extra money to be able to do that either. Well, with that chat, we are gonna stop it there for that game. I don't know if it's just fine on my screen for the camera. It just is a little bit weird on stream. Okay. Whatever. Alright, let's see who's live. Truck Simulator. Alright. Yeah. Let's see. I think it's along to load up. I'm the only one who's live on Dorian Discord, so let's see Amy. She's playing some Zelda. I'll wait her up. Raid space E. Alright, so later or tomorrow, whenever my body stops wanting to be extremely tired for unknown reasons, we will probably pick up on some other game. Recently I just didn't want to get back into Kingdom Hearts or Subnautica. Just like, oh my god. Just forcing myself to do those games is a little bit annoying. But I thought we were going to do some Back to the Future as of yesterday, so that's why we did that today. Anyways, catch you guys later.